this is Leah at buttercreamparties.com, and today I want to share with you how to make these gluten-free and egg-free cutout sugar cookies. So what I'm doing first here is doing a scoop and level method to measure out 3 cups of gluten-free flour. I am using the Namaste flour, and I've also used the I think it's Bob's. It's like baking 1-to-1 powder. If it's not that, I'll say in the description box below. But basically, you just want to make sure that it has xanthan gum in it. So 3 cups of the gluten-free flour using the scoop and level method. You can see here I'm just scooping some flour into my measuring cup. And then I take the back of a knife and flatten it out, and then just pour it into my bowl. All right, next we want to add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and we're going to stir that together. These are going to be our dry ingredients. We're going to come back to this in a little bit because we're going to want to pull out our stand mixer with our paddle attachment, and we're going to cube cold salted butter. You will use 1 cup of the cold salted butter for this recipe, and then you're going to mix it with 1 cup of granulated sugar. And then you're just going to cream this together until it's all incorporated. And to make these egg-free, we are going to substitute the egg with a 1/4 cup of yogurt. You can use regular non-flavored yogurt, which is what I did for this recipe, but I've also used vanilla yogurt, and that's really good as well. And then we're adding in 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract. Mix that together until well combined, and then we're going to start adding in our dry ingredients that we had set aside. So that was our gluten-free flour mixed with the baking powder. And you're going to want to slowly mix this together. I tend to do about half of the dry ingredients, mix it, use my spatula to clean up any edges, and then do the other half of the dry ingredients. This just helps not make a mess. If you have a large stand mixer, then of course you can just do all of it at once. Now you're going to want to make sure that your cookie dough is not too sticky, so you might need to add more of your gluten-free flour. Again, they're all a bit different. If the dough is too sticky, your cookies will spread more. Basically, you need more flour to help kind of glue it together. This time, I should have added a little bit more flour because they did have a little bit of spread, but you'll see at the end of the video that it really wasn't that much. Anywhere that had spreading, I just used my my butter knife that I used earlier for the spoon and level method, and I just pushed the edges back, and you'll see that it worked out just fine. But yeah, if I had it to form more of a ball here when I'm mixing, see how the edges aren't quite incorporated with the rest of it, then I wouldn't have had that spreading. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll it out on a floured surface. Again, I should have known at this point too, because I had to add a bit of flour on the outside to roll it out so that it didn't stick. If you have to do that, then you need to add a little bit more flour. But like I said, the cookies were still fine. I'm going to roll that out to 3/8 of an inch using my Joseph adjustable rolling pin, and use my cookie cutters, place it on a lined baking sheet. I usually use a silicone baking sheet, but I have not replaced that yet, so I'm using my parchment paper. And I am going to then put the cookies in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. And while those are chilling, I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. You're going to want to bake the cookies for, it usually takes like 8 to 10 minutes if you're doing a standard sized cookie. This is a standard size. I think it's like 3.5-inch cookie. And also make sure that you space the cookies out on your cookie sheet. I am only doing 6 cookies because you want to leave like 1 inch to 2 inches in between each cookie. That also helps reduce the spread. Okay, so here they are. As you can see, the spread really wasn't that significant. Like I said, I just used my knife to kind of push together some of the edges that needed to be cleaned up a bit. So let these cool all the way on the baking sheet. The yogurt makes these cookies a lot softer than if you were to use an egg. And so you don't want to pick them up too soon. They will break. But once they're completely cooled, you can pick them up and you can decorate them just as you normally would. So thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below what other recipes you would like to see. Please check out buttercreamparties.com. I have over 100 blog posts, probably 200, going over different recipes and tutorials and just how to decorate buttercream sugar cookies. So thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.